A lot of folks have requested that we do a gameplay video so you can get a better idea of how Wands is played. So today we are going to do that. It's going to be me and my lovely wife. That's right, I am married. Leslie Stallone, Leslie Stallone Levitan actually, who you may recognize from the Kickstarter video. To summarize how you play, 2 or more people, we recommend up to 5, play. You take on the role of a wizard or a witch, and you're trying to eliminate all the other spellcasters. You start with 10 life points. You eliminate other people by casting spells at them that do damage, and you can cast counter spells in response to that that can shift things around, add effects onto things, or cancel things altogether. There's 3 types of cards, pretty simple. Blasts, which are basically like the reverse and skip cards in Uno, but they do damage. Spell cards, which you play on your turn and do different things, and counter spells, which can affect spells or counter spells themselves. That's basically it. We will shuffle up and get started, and you'll get an idea of what the game's like. Thanks for watching.
I'm going to play a blast.
Alright, so again, reverse order, play and hit me for 1 point of damage, so I can't do anything about that. I'm at 9. Leslie goes again. We're keeping track on a pad here of our life points, in case you're wondering what I'm writing down.
I'm going to play a spell.
Okay. Hit next player for 2 points of damage. So I'm going to dispel that. Leslie has a chance to respond if she wants. All players, no matter how many you're playing with, always have a chance to go around with counter spells in response.
No thanks.
No? Okay, so nothing happens there. Her spells cancel that. My turn. Alright. Cool. I am going to hit Leslie with a reverse blast. So that's going to do a point of damage on her. And we'll go from there. My turn. Come on. I'm going to add 2 to my health with a handy spell.
Okay, my turn.
So I am at 11 now. I was at 9 and I have 2. I is 11. I is 11. That's right, folks. I is 11. Your health can go past 10.
Okay. I'm going to play a blast.
Man, now I'm back to 10. And it's Leslie's turn again.
And I'm going to play a spell.
Alright, hit me for 2 points of damage. I'm going to shift that over to Leslie.
And I am going to play a counter spell.
And she shifted it back to me. And I'm not going to do anything about that. So I still get hit for 2. I'm at 7. Leslie, no, I'm not. I am at, 8. Leslie is at 9. My turn. Alright, I'm going to play this spell. I'm going to swap life points with next player. Now, ordinarily I might want to hold on to that until I'm down a lot more and she's up a lot more than me, but trying to give you an idea of some of the different cards in the game. So I'm going to try that. I'll gain a point of life if this goes through. Leslie can decide if she wants to counter it or not.
Nope.
Alright, so Leslie's at 8 and I am at 9.
Okay. I'm going to play a blast.
Oh man, and now I'm back to 8. See, so that's why you want to wait on that. Leslie gets to go again.
I'm going to play a spell.
Hit me for 2 points again. Alright, I'm going to take it. I'm down to 6, Leslie's at 8.
Your turn.
Thanks. Alright, I'm going to play again. Swap life points with next player.
I am going to play a counter spell.
Okay, so you would basically swap life points back with me again. So I kind of countered that out. She said shift it back again and all of that. That didn't work out. Okay. Just to draw 4 wilds in Uno. It was let you do some pretty sweet things. Right now, I don't have anything that I want to play in response to that, so she's going to get 2 extra turns, which is pretty powerful.
Okay, I'm playing a blast.
Particularly when you do stuff like that, I'm down 5. Leslie has 1 more extra turn coming up.
Okay, and
Oh, counting my cards. I think I sense what's coming up next.
I'm gonna play a spell.
Alright, so Leslie says discard X number of cards and hit me for X plus 1 points of damage, and do me a favor, just for illustrative purposes, don't kill me here, so we can show a little bit more of what the game has.
Ooh,
You take me down, but don't kill me.
Sorry. Let's see. Okay.
I'm at 5, so don't hit me for 5, please.
Alright, we'll get rid of 2.
Okay, so Leslie hits me for 3 points of damage, and I'm down to 2.
Your turn.
It is my turn. Alright, I'm going to add 2 to my health.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, you're going to add 2 to your health. Nice. So Leslie's at 10, I'm at 2. I'm in rough shape here, and it's Leslie's turn.
Okay, I am going to play a spell.
Next player discards half his or her hand rounded up. So I have 5 cards. I have to dump 3 of them. That is not so great. And I needed all these cards. So you can see there's a lot of nasty things you can do to people. You want to try and keep some counter spells in your hand if you have them and not burn through them early on in the game like we were doing. Alright, I'm going to dump that guy and that guy and that guy, and it's my turn. One of the nice things about the game through playtesting, we figured out if you ever get down to 0 cards, which is definitely a possibility, either through someone making you dump cards or playing a lot of counterspells, on your next turn you'll draw 2 cards. So you'll always have a couple cards in your hand, so you're not powerless. My turn. Oh, you don't have any cards. It was horrible. Well, I'm going to swap hands with the next player.
Okay.
Alright, and it's Leslie's turn.
Gonna play a spell.
I'm only at 2, so she's trying to hit me for 2. I'm going to dispel that, hopefully.
And I can't do anything.
I know it's in Leslie's hand because it was my cards, so that's good. I'm at 2 still. I need to do something fancy here. What was it? Alright. I'm going to play the mirror spell, so that's the last spell cast, and all resolved effects occur again to the next player. I don't think Leslie can do anything about that.
I can't.
So she's going to take 2 points of damage. She's at 8.
Okay, I am going to play a blast.
Ooh, that's rough. Alright, I'm at 1 and can't do anything. It's Leslie's turn again.
This spell.
Oh, that's too bad. So Leslie played draw 4 cards. So, draw away. You can probably guess or figure out, if you played Magic before, that there's some interesting opportunities to do some card combos. Not, as crazy as Magic gets, but you can combo extra turns into extra cards. You can combo extra turns into extra cards into playing discard, discard plus X cards to hit somebody and hit them for a massive amount of damage. So there's a little bit of play there, a little bit of complexity, and it's all about deciding when's the best place to play that so that you're not going to get counterspelled out, or you can counterspell their counterspell. A little tricky, but fun. All right. I'm going to play swap life points with next player. That came at a good time.
I am going to counterspell that.
With
this guy.
Okay, so Leslie played add on the original spell effect again and shift the spell effect and all active effects to the next player. So that would basically, in this case, it's swap life points with me, and this just swaps it back to her. So I am going to play my thing, which shifts active spell and any active effects from counter spells to me. So that's going to put it back on me, unless she does something.
I do not have anything.
Woo! So Leslie's now at 1, and I'm at 8.
Ugh.
Oh, how the tables have turned. And I'm out of cards right now, so on my turn I'm going to draw 2 cards. And I'm going to take 2 extra turns, unless Leslie wants to counterspell that guy up.
Nope.
Nice. 1 extra turn. This is weak. So I'm actually in a position now where I have 2 cards. They're both good cards, but I don't want to use them right now. So what I'm going to do, because I now have 8 life points thanks to Leslie, is I'm going to hold on to these cards and take a point of damage rather than playing one. So I'm down to 7, but I get to keep my cards in my hand for when they might be more useful. And I'm going to draw another card. Same thing. I'm actually going to take another point of damage. And it's Leslie's turn.
Gonna play a blast.
Don't like that. So she's skipping me and giving me a point of damage. I'm down to 5. Leslie is still at 1, if you remember.
I'm gonna play a blast.
There she goes. So that's a reverse blast, functioning like a skip again and hitting me for a point.
I am going to play this spell.
Okay. Next player discards half of his/her cards, rounded up. So I have 3, that's going to be 2 of my cards. Held up 2. So holding onto those cards was not such a great move, because I did get to play them, and it cost me 2 life. Alright, I'm going to blast Leslie and hit her for 1, and she is at 1, and she is at 0. So she's dead. Dead. You know, as you can tell, she went a little easy on me because we were trying to show you some of the additional cards and some of the extra things that you could do in the game. If she hadn't have done that, she probably would have won. But even, you know, explaining this stuff to you, taking longer, showing you more stuff, that whole game only took a few minutes. So, pretty quick, pretty light, pretty fun game.
It was really fun. Nice job.